Hi guys, you are listening to the Wreck the Closet podcast. We expose fashions in a serious way. Episode 2. What's the monster do?
Welcome back, guys. My name is Emika,
My name is Luptan.
and we are the Fashion Sister. Well, last time we talked about humanitarian issues in terms of inhumane working conditions in the production line of the fast fashion industry. Well, I'm so excited about today's discussion. We are going to dig deep into Uyghurs issue and where did the issue happen.
Like I said last time, today we are here with Kulutluko, our expert on the issue.
Hi girls!
Can you please introduce yourself to our audience a bit?
Actually, my name is Lutkuro, not Ruruko, as you mentioned last time.
Oh, really? I'm so sorry.
Oh, just kidding.
You're funny.
But when it comes to inhuman working condition, I'm really serious.
Yeah, let's expose fashion in a serious way.
Well, referring to the fast fashion's production line issue, could you please help us and our audience understanding this issue better?
As you all have talked about production, do you guess the main country which produce the textile industry?
I guess China.
My guess would be Vietnam.
Good job, girl. As the export number of clothing by country show, China is the number one of exporter, and the next one is Bangladesh, Vietnam, and India, respectively.
But why had China become the main manufacturer?
Okay, let's start with the background of China. As you know, China has a highest number of population with attractive GDP growth about 6 to 10% annually. One of the competitiveness of China is the economic world is that China has been successful in capturing world export markets.
Can you explain more on how attractive China is in the eyes of global MNC?
Okay, first, low cost production from the exchange rate and low labor cost.
Aha, it's the outstanding lesson. Not only the low cost, but also China has the ability to produce products that meet world market specifications.
That's right. With this recent and improvement over time, it result to the FDI and joint venture enterprise for the MNC participate in China economies.
Why is the FDA involved in China?
FDI, not FDA.
Sorry. I have been monitoring the COVID-19 vaccine situation now. That's why I think of the FDA. By the way, it's a new term for me. So, what is the FDI actually?
Let me help you guys. Well, FDI stands for Foreign Direct Investment. As Kelly mentioned that FDI is the investment into production of business in the country by a company from another country, either by buying a company in the target country or expanding operations of an existing business in the country.
Okay, thank you, Kun Emika, for helping me. Do you know that China is the second largest FDI country in the world?
I did. I did the research for that FDI of China in 2019 was 137 billion US dollar, climbing 5.8% from 2018.
Wow, you are well prepared today, sis.
Oh, come on, I always do.
In addition to the FDI has helped China economy grow significantly since it joined the World Trade Organization or WTO in 2001. FDI will continue to play the important role in China economy if the right factors are in place.
Well, we haven't mentioned the information of China's textile and clothing business last time. Well, in 2019, China export textile and clothing to the US around 49 billion US dollar, a year-on-year increase of 7.9%. Clothing account for 73% of those exports, and textile made up for the other 27%.
That's correct. To further analysis on FDI, you know the push and pull factor, right?
Right, I know this term. The push factor are conditions in my home country that make it difficult or even impossible to live there, while pull factor are circumstances in the destination country that make it more attractive place to live than their home countries.
You just Google it, don't you?
No, I learned it from IBM at CMMU with อาจารย์ Nattawut Pimpa.
Oh, he is very well known in international business matter. I just listened to him in Clubhouse.
Why, sir? He is adorable. The Chinese government promotes investment in commercial and investment activity by providing attractive financial incentive in the tax policy, low-cost government loan, and subsidy, which is one of the pull factors to promote investment of MNC in China.
Great.
Well done, Kulutan. Another pull factor is the political and economic stability that promote FDI. Acts of instability such as blackmail, kidnapping, rioting, repression, and social unrest are bad for business and can contribute to hyperinflation, which render a country's currency virtually obsolete.
Now I'm curious, how can FDI help?
So, in order to encourage FDI, citizens, workers, and entrepreneurs should strive to respect China's role. While Chinese justice system should employ effective mechanisms for reducing crime and corruption.
I'm not surprised that why China is one of the top FDI countries in the world.
Competitiveness of China is very high. China has beat India and many other emerging countries when it comes to supporting the critical element for business growth. The development of infrastructure has been a key driver in this area. After all, road, highway, and bridges are essential for employee commute and the transportation of goods. China also boasts a strong workforce, both in terms of number and aptitude. Advance in the area dramatically lower transaction costs and increase profit, letting investors earn robust returns. To summarize, pull factor to FDI for China is that the lower cost as the main factor, political stability, good infrastructure that make China become one of the world's largest manufacturing economies.
How about the other countries in Southeast Asia? Will they be able to provide the low-cost production too? I just wonder why China.
Because in comparison to China and other manufacturing countries are not able to provide quicker service. Also, for some products with complex procedure, the delivery time in Southeast Asia is at least a month slower than China. Therefore, brands with fast fashion items that need to be replenished quickly are still better off staying in China.
I see. That's why the growth of China's textile industry has been one of the dominant factors shaping world cotton and textile market in recent years.
Exactly. Let me explain more on this. The growth of China's textile export is higher than in the garment sector. This is mainly due to the incompleteness of supply chain of those low-cost countries like Bangladesh and Cambodia, as you said. But one clear trend here is that China is losing market share to the rest of the world due to China labor becoming much more expensive. That's why China relies more on Uyghurs to perhaps mitigate the wage increase to control costs.
As mentioned from the last episode about humanitarian issue of the fast fashion business in in China, Uyghur is the victim from this story.
Yes, I can remember. Well, first of all, shall we talk about Uyghurs to provide more information to our audiences? I already Googled more about Uyghurs. Let me explain. Well, first, Uyghur is Muslim population in the northwestern China in the region of Xinjiang. Second, the Uyghurs speak their own language, similar to the Turkic, and see themselves as the culturally and ethnically close to Central Asian nations.
Xinjiang. That place produces about a fifth of the world cotton. 84% of its cotton comes from the Xinjiang region, which feeds to the world market.
Right. Uyghurs being used as forced labor. Worse than that, the Chinese government has in recent years rounded up at least 1 million Uyghurs and other Turkic and Muslim people and put them in prison-like detention camps. Some have also been sent to factories where they are forced to work for little to no wage. Imagine how they gain the profit from this horrible camp. The activists named 38 companies, which they say, based on credible news investigation and news reports, have product connected to forced Uyghurs or Turkic Muslim labor. They include Abercrombie and Fitch, Adidas, Amazon, Calvin Klein, Gap, H&M, Mark and Spencer, Nike, Patagonia, Tommy Hilfiger, Victoria's Secret, and Zara.
According to this camp, China is facing mounting criticism from around the world over the mistreatment of Uyghurs. Many brands are saying they are now tracking this issue. Like the Philip Hudson Corporation, the owner of Calvin Klein and Tommy Hilfiger, denied it sought finished product from Xinjiang. Philip Hudson added that it would end all commercial links with factories and mills or use cotton growth in Xinjiang in the next year.
You know what? This issue impact beyond the textile and garment, but impact the film business about the boycott Mulan.
Oh, really? How is that related?
Because the movie was filmed in Xinjiang, where the human rights abuse against the Uyghurs and other Muslim minority take place.
I see.
And the criticism intensified after the Billboard saw the film credit give thanks to the several government entities in Xinjiang, where the detention camp of Muslim Uyghur and other ethnic minority have been documented.
So, the humanitarian issues are the big concern globally for this era, and the news travel real fast through social media. The MNC should operate with the triple bottom line to focus not only profit but also people and planet in order to be sustainable in the world market.
Wow, it's a nice wrap up, sis. But we run out of time again today.
The time passed so fast. I still have many things to talk about.
Ask the audience and sis, they wanna listen to me.
Sure, see, they can't wait for the next episode.
Sis, I think we forgot some things.
My God.
Oops, Kuluko still here. Let's thank our guests who joined the Red Courses podcast today for all the information sharing about the international business point of view as China is the host country.
Oh, thank you, girls. It's such a nice talk today.
So, we'll see you next time. Hang in there!